Let them hear your rage!
Town's safer than ever, thanks to you. I got more inventory than Marcus munitions on Mercenary Day. You check your mail. I'm sending you a little project I've worked up as a show of thanks.
A handy trick.
You ever driven a man mad? You ever wanted to? Care to help me get some vengeance? Now listen up, gunslinger. You ever hear the legend of the Meat Man?
I know of no meat man.
He's a ghost story from round here. It's said he's a monster what wanders the vast. A cursed hunk of rotten flesh with eyes of glowing core and a fiery demeanor. Now, I ain't superstitious, but I know a murdering bastard who is. And I say we scare him straight to the end of his wits with the legend of the Meat Man. First, grab that frame. Now, hold on a sec. I gotta get this teleporting what's-it back up and running. Suppose you'll want to know who precisely will be wreaking this righteous vengeance upon. Now, it's a sure thing there ain't no good devil riders, but this Reaper Jones character, well, he snaps the chalk. Wicked is too good a word for him. Oh, and I scattered a bunch of echo recordings about the Meat Man around this area to get under his skin. Check him out if you got a mind to. Reaper Jones lives over yonder. Head on through. If he ain't loitering outside, it means he's sleeping one off. Always drinks a flood after a massacre. Sick bastard. Go on then. Place the frame outside his house where he can't miss it. You heard the legend of the Meat Man? Well, it starts with a company researcher named Rami. Stole his ID card and left him out in the vast to fend for himself overnight. But see, we're gonna make Jones think the Meat Man's come for him. Just need to put a few things together to make it happen. But first, you gotta find us some clothes for our Meat Man.
Everyone heard tell of the Meat Man on Gehenna. Was a time I so scared of meat I ate nothing but quinoa for a year. Fear'll drive you to the brink.
All of Rami's buddies were done for. Meat Man got 'em all in time, and he was killing after Joe Sankara. No, sir. They say he rides every night, hunting down murderers and other unspeakable sinners of all stripes. Then, after he wreaks his righteous punishment, the Meat Man rides off into nothingness at first light, wearing the hat of his latest victim. Morning after Rami's friends left him out on his lonesome, they go to have a laugh at his expense. Was his head. Trademark black hat set square top. In a panic, they bury Rami's head in an unmarked grave and make a pact right then and there to never say nothing to nobody about what transpired. After the dark deed, Rami's buddies, well, they're spooked. going. So, Rami's buddies were cut down to naught but hat and head. One by one, till only fella left was Joe Sankara.
Plan went to ruin real quick. We came across the company facility, covered in ink, wearing Devil Rider disguises.
Heal the bloodlust!
Derek always did love his scoured every inch of the company facility for experiments and gadgets. Kept them all for himself. The ruins got him now. Focus on the rest of these. Now you try.
What the hell you doing here, old crone? You ain't no devil rider. Get lost! I heard one of you found a way inside, and I just came to get a few of my things.
You've got the makings of a star.
Always did wonder how much of him was still human in there.
I ain't gonna be kicked around no more. Not if I have anything to say about it.
He's a terrible shot, but also has a rep for being the luckiest bastard on this blasted rock. I'd say it's time for his luck to run out.
Yes, to the bloodletting!
They say fortune favors the bold, and you're bold enough for two. Now, whether Caber was ever really lucky or not is up for debate. Heard he used weighted dice when he played. What a scumbag.
us in a pit. Suddenly one of us was getting out. Rico came at me like a starving devil.
Where did that come from?
Turn to the Devil Riders because they want to, not because they have to.
Finding maps business, or maybe I'm just good at leaving maps in the right spots, eh? Makes you wonder.
Sniffed it out, did you?
Some folks like to go treasure hunting, and that's fine if that's your particular roast of coffee. As for me, there's nothing quite so satisfying as leaving your valuables for someone else to find.